Contrary to what most beginner drone pilots think, the secret to epic drone footage is not sticking your drone as high as possible and pressing record. Flying too high is actually one of the fastest ways to make your footage look like everyone else's, flat, distant and boring. In today's video I'm going to show you 6 scenarios where flying lower creates shots people generally can't look away from. So let's get right into Scenario 1: Enhancing motion. Here's a classic forward flying shot, beautiful location, good light. But notice there's almost no sense of speed or movement, even at full throttle. The drone's not that high, but it's high enough to lose the ground. Now watch what happens when we drop down to about 3 meters above the ground and fly. Immediately you feel the motion, the ground rushes underneath the frame. So flying low adds motion, flying higher removes. Scenario 2: Removing unwanted elements. We want to highlight this lighthouse with a slow rotation, but from a higher perspective there are a lot of distracting elements in the frame. It looks decent, but not as cinematic as we can get. So we dropped it down below, reposition slightly, and now the subject actually pops. Flying low gives you control over your background. Flying high shows everything, including everything you don't want. Scenario 3 is tracking a moving subject. Active tracking a car from above looks dynamic, but the drone's so high we can't see where the car is going. There's no contacts, no destination and no story. So drop the drone down to roughly car height. Now we can see the road ahead. We have direction, we have tension, and we have a reason to keep watching. And additionally you get more motion, which makes the shot even more appealing. So if you can't see where your subject is going, your audience can't either. Scenario 4: Creating immersion in a landscape. High up, a landscape looks impressive, but there is a distance to it. You're observing, not experiencing. Bringing down the drone into the landscape, flying forward at speed with the terrain sloping besides you, and the feeling completely changes. You're in it, the scale feels real, the shot becomes immersive instead of just pretty. When you fly high you lose the sense of scale. When you fly low you put the viewers inside the scene. Scenario 5 is using foreground. Flying over a tree line, the shot is fine. But drop down below the canopy, position the trees as a foreground element, and then rise up to reveal the landscape or fly past the trees. That's a completely different shot. The trees create depth, the reveal creates suspense. The parallax between foreground and background makes it look genuinely cinematic. You get all of that just by starting lower. Foreground elements are one of the most powerful tools in aerial cinematography. You can only access them by flying low. Flying high collapses everything into one flat layer. Just because you can fly high doesn't mean you should. Lower almost always means more motion, better composition and cleaner background. If this was useful, hit like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next